Start our Merv Griffin panel show. Ooh, Kadeem, tell me, have you ever met Jasmine?
No.
Gilbert? Ooh. Is Merv Griffin bankrupt yet? Gilbert.
Hey,
Kadeem, how you doing? All right, it's good to see you. All right. Look at Gilbert. Gilbert, you got to tell us when you're coming in. We had Kadeem.
Do you know about the phone, Gilbert?
Gee, I didn't know.
He didn't know about the phone.
I just want to hear him say, hey, hey, hey.
No, that's not Kadeem.
Wrong guy.
Oh,
man.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Just once. Just
Wrong
once go.
Wayne.
Hi.
That was Bill Wayne.
Oh, damn.
Hi.
Hi.
Now, Gilbert wanted to meet the guy who went hi.
Yeah, right.
Hi.
And he came running in.
Well, just once go. Hi.
Maybe it'll be the same. Close your
Different
eyes,
guy.
Gilbert.
Hi.
Hi. There you go.
Okay, very good.
That's pretty good.
I'll see ya. Dwayne.
Oh, calm down over there. for God's sake.
Hi.
Kadeem's happening, man. He made a movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, calm down, Kadeem. It's going to be all right.
Oh, no.
Just every few seconds, just go, hi.
Hey, who's on your sweatshirt, Kadeem?
Angela Winbush.
Winbush.
I just got it because, it was something I was up at Polygram, and they gave me something I was cold this morning to put on.
It's pretty nice.
Thank you.
Nice legs. She's good. Jasmine. Hey, we had Jasmine Guy on the show.
Really?
Yeah, she was on.
And she can handle you, huh?
Oh, yeah, sure. Remember, I said to her, you are so cute, honey. And then she was like, what is she? She got a regular boyfriend or something?
Yeah.
Yeah? Eddie Murphy, right.
No.
No. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Is her boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Don't do it, Howard.
I've seen it.
No.
When? Where?
When I was over at Eddie's place.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go over there
Scully
and-
Mitchell.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's not Eddie Murphy.
Mitchell.
They're living together.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
No, isn't she dating Eddie or something? You hang out with the Black Pack, right?
Are you in the Black Pack?
Hey, yeah, all right. Black Pack. Excellent,
I
Black
think
Pack.
the Black Pack is
Stu
broken up.
Gillum.
Gillum? Who's
There's no
that?
Black Pack
Yeah.
anymore. It's just
Irwin C. Watson.
it's Eddie and Arsenio, and that's it.
Yeah, they broke it up.
That's it.
Yeah.
They broke it up. It's kind of just them now,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah, wait, who needs to be in any kind of Black Pack? You know what I'm saying?
Well, any kind of pack period.
Exactly.
Well, especially a black pack, though.
Right.
Let's get right to it,
Yeah,
Howard.
you get a lot of trouble.
Stop being nice.
That's right. We don't want any bunch of blacks getting together.
And more
There's a
than
group
two
of white people
together,
that say it was okay.
more than two together is dangerous, isn't
Right.
it?
You never know what's going to happen.
That's true.
Start boycotting Korean delis. You never know what's going to happen. But that's fake. Hey, let's not be political. You understand, Kadeem?
Yeah, will you stop that?
Hey, Kadeem, that's your real name or is that your African name? No, seriously.
Well, there came a time when mothers started naming their kids that right away, so they didn't have to change it.
Well,
So we
someone told me Kadeem's real name is Alan, and then he changed it to.
Alan?
Yeah, right. Then he got an African name.
No.
No?
Nah.
See, that's another lie.
Uh-huh.
So Jasmine wasn't going with Eddie Murphy because I sort of. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, you see there, Howard, everybody who does a movie with Eddie doesn't have to sleep with him.
Hey.
Oh, yes,
Oh
they
yeah.
do.
Ask Gilbert. He did a movie with Eddie.
That's how I got the part. Well, I didn't sleep with him. I just went over for a half hour in the trailer. Yeah.
Eddie just pulled out his pants and Gilbert serviced him real quick.
Yeah, because he has very cold feet, and I don't like lying next to him.
Yeah. It's hard to be intimate with another man.
And these black people wake up with those razor things on them, you know.
That's right.
The whiskers are too much.
All right. So anyway.
Yeah.
So Kadeem. So I met Jasmine, and then I'm talking to her, and I said, I said, listen, man.
And you said, hey.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
said, nobody is more for freedom than I am. I am
You said
Mr.
this?
Free. I have it on tape. I prefaced it. I said, Jasmine, I think, hey, Abraham Lincoln was my best president. My favorite president out of all of them, right? I said, but if there was slave days today, and I was a plantation owner.
You said that.
And you just remember? I said to
I
Jasmine,
remember
and Jasmine was like, oh, thank you. I said, can you imagine if she was one of my girls in the stable? And she was like, what are you
in
saying?
the stable. You wouldn't
She
have
goes,
had her in the stable.
You know what I mean? No, she would have been in master's quarters. Is where she would have been. I tell you that. Oh, I swear to God, Kadeem. Let me tell you something. I told her that. It was unreal, man. She's really nice. She's got a dancer's body.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dancer.
She's a dancer.
Yeah.
She's
I thought you
excellent.
wanted to be a singer now.
She sings and dances.
She does it all.
Yeah. She does everything.
So what's the deal? I watched the show. You gonna get her or what, man?
Next year.
Oh, you do get her. Yeah,
Well, I
because
don't know. We haven't done it yet, but I think next year it's got to happen because I'll be a senior and she'll be a 50th.
because that bougie that she's going with on the show, I don't like.
Well, didn't they just break up?
What?
Didn't they just break up? I thought they broke up last week.
They
Yeah.
broke up. They're
Bougie.
kind of
Listen
over.
to you.
Yeah, he's bougie, that guy. I don't dig him. It's like you portray a real brother on the show, I feel.
Well, he came from a different background.
Well, so what? That other guy, to me, is white.
Yes, he came from a white background.
And who's dating Jasmine Guy.
Yeah.
And then,
He's like someone who'd be on the Cosby Show.
hey, you know who I feel bad for is Sinbad. He's got to date that girl that looks like Rain Pryor. Oh, man.
Well, maybe, wait a minute.
That's pretty lame, man. Maybe if he changed that red hair.
Well, I don't understand that whole situation anyway.
Yeah. Look at Dwayne Wayne. I dig that character.
It's not so bad that Kadeem...
Kadeem is,
he can't take it anymore.
Kadeem sounds like Richard Simmons on the phone the other night. But seriously,
Calm
Sinbad
down.
movie.
Now sit up. We got to talk to you.
Yeah. I was telling young MC that Sinbad was the kind of guy that I like.
He's a nice black
He's non-threatening.
man. Yes.
I could get along with
You
Sinbad.
know, he's the kind
He's
of guy
got
you
light
wouldn't,
skin, nice
Yeah, right.
features.
you wouldn't even mind him living in your neighborhood.
Right.
He's one of those guys you could say you're friends with a black guy without actually being. you
Right,
know.
yeah, exactly. Sinbad. He's
Yes.
okay.
Now, but maybe Kadeem can tell us what Sinbad's dancers do.
Hey, yeah, what's that all
I've
about? The
never seen
Sinbad
the show.
dancers. What's his
Yeah,
story?
he gets on stage and Sinbad, you know, he's just makes fun of everything.
He's
So
a Star Search
He
guy.
has these rapper type dancers that get
Right.
on stage with him. Sinbad breaks into a little
Really?
comedy rap, and these guys dance, and then Sinbad does a little dance.
Do you resent Sinbad's career like I do?
Yeah, anybody who wins Star Search
Yeah, shouldn't be.
having this kind of career.
He could be like the guy who won the singing contest the first year, sitting on the beach waiting for a record. to-
Way over the rainbow.
That guy.
Yes.
Way up high.
That guy won. That guy won.
And he
Sinbad
got a
won.
record contract.
And then they had him on Motown.
Right.
Yeah, that guy. But he didn't go
White
anywhere.
and homosexual, and he was on Motown.
Well, we don't know about that.
Somewhere over. No, we don't know he's a homosexual.
Well, we don't.
He sings Judy
know.
Garland
We don't
songs.
know.
And we don't know.
We don't know.
We
Now
don't
dresses
know.
up like Betty Davis. We don't know.
Gilbert, I'm trying to interview Kadeem.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Kadeem wants
Okay.
his own airtime.
All right.
Kadeem is involved in a movie now.
Gilbert's my slave name.
What's your African name, Gilbert?
Yeah, what is your African name?
Mukali. Yeah, just call me Mukali.
I have an African name.
Yeah.
Tarzan. That's what everyone calls me. Well, anyway, hey, listen. So anyway, Kadeem.
Oh, yes?
He's insane.
Yeah, what is it, Howard?
Hey, Kadeem.
I would like to talk about my...
Now, come on,
Oh, no,
Gilbert.
I'm
Cut it
sorry.
out, man.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Hey, so Kadeem, how old are you now?
I'll be 25 in July.
All right, and you're making it, man.
I'm doing a
This
little
is it.
something.
Well, this isn't the first movie he's done. He did a couple of those Spike
No.
Lee joints.
I've been
You know,
around
Spike.
about
Spike's all
11
full of himself, though.
years. Oh,
He's been on the show,
oh,
Spike.
Spike's been on the show?
Oh, yeah.
And handled you too?
Yeah.
He's loads of
Oh,
fun.
yeah,
Spike.
Spike.
You and Spike got along?
Well, Spike, before he got all
Political.
he used to, he would come on. He was a fan.
Right.
Now he's political. Who knows what the hell's going on with him? Now he just does a bunch of commercials, sneaker commercials.
Right.
Yeah, right.
It's the shoes.
Yeah, so,
It's the shoes. No, Mars.
so,
It's the shoes. It's gotta be the shoes. Is it the shorts? No, Mars. It's the shoes.
yeah. Nothing like putting all that talent to good use.
Oh, man.
So, Kadeem.
Oh, this is Spike. Oh, man.
No. That's Spike. Meanwhile, Spike thinks he deserves an Academy Award. I saw him up there, Kim Basinger. Yeah, I saw the last movie, they Do the Right Thing.
Yes.
It was a nice movie, but it was like a college movie.
Oh,
It wasn't that good.
What was Field of Dreams?
Well, it was a little more professional than Spike's
It had
last
white
effort.
people in it, all right?
Okay,
what
that it was. I didn't like it because it was blacks in it. All right, all right, there it is. Okay,
Field
let's
of
admit
Dreams
it.
is some garbage.
Now, come on, wait a second.
Well, Field of
Spike-
Dreams was nominated for Best Picture. I think that's wrong.
I think that's
But that wasn't nominated for Best Picture. Field of
It
Dreams.
might have been.
Was it?
Shouldn't have been
I don't know.
nominated for nothing, period. It was a nice movie.
You think Spike's movie was that good? Was that good?
Honestly,
Come on,
Did-
Kadeem, be
did
honest.
Kim Basinger go up there and go, Field of Dreams, right on?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was a pretty good effort. I mean, it was okay. There was some good moments, but you got to admit you're pretty bored during most of it.
It was a topic that they nominated, but Field of Dreams.
Okay, Kadeem. All right, if you're going to bring everything down to race, then forget it. Everything's a racial thing with Kadeem. I'm learning now. Everybody's political. You've been hanging out with that black pack too much.
Well, are you friends with Arsenio or what?
I hate Arsenio.
Yeah?
I hate that guy. I do, man.
My good pal Eddie.
Well, where's that article? We can quote some Arsenio to him this morning.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, Arsenio. Yeah, well, I'll quote you some Arsenio later.
Oh, good.
Don't tell me he doesn't embarrass you.
Come
Come
on.
on. I'm talking about the whole racial. I'm talking about as a man. He's an embarrassing
Come on,
man.
if he was white, you wouldn't want to talk to him.
Hey, if Arsenio was white, would you want to know him? No way.
Would you want to talk to a white guy with gums like that?
Hey, come on. Tell the truth. All right, enough. The answer is, Kadeem wouldn't want to know Arsenio if he was white.
That's right.
Okay, now, wait a second, now.
Give me some.
Come on, if Arsenio was Jewish, you
It's
wouldn't want to
getting
talk.
warm in here.
What if Arsenio was Korean?
Oh, no. You'd boycott it.
Yeah, right.
You'd be chasing him down the block with a baseball bat.
Exactly. All right, now, Kadeem, seriously, man. In real life, though, you ever get Jasmine?
I
got
think
it?
you have the hots for her. I
You like
think
her?
it's just like the show.
You don't dig her?
We're friends.
Really?
Oh, yeah, that means she doesn't want him.
Let me smell your
She's
fingers.
friends.
That's
Hey, let me smell your fingers.
Oh,
She doesn't want me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not Jasmine.
yeah.
No,
He
it
was
smells
on-
like Sinbad.
Oh,
Hey, get out of here.
that's not true.
That's not true, is it, Kadeem? You and Sinbad? No way.
No way. Wow.
No way,
Not
man.
on earth.
No way.
You know, we've even had Bill Cosby on this show.
Oh, yeah, Cosby's been on here twice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Nat.
Cos and I know each other very well.
Kaz has been on the show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, a couple of times.
And he's.
Oh, yeah, we have a good time. Didn't we have a good time?
We had a great time.
I thought so.
Spike has been on. Cosby's been on.
Eddie Murphy's been on twice.
Eddie Murphy's been
Eddie's a
on.
big fan of the show.
Get out.
Oh,
No.
you can't
What do you
believe
think
that.
people haven't
Louis
done this
Farrakhan's been on the show.
show? Well,
I remember when Farrakhan came on and we
And we just, like, kidded around.
we played reggae music on his head. It's the funniest thing. He just like started banging on his head a lot.
he sang.
He sang.
Yeah.
He sang Deo.
He sang Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Wallace D. Mohammed's been on the show. Everybody.
We only have black guests.
Except for Gilbert. But Gilbert comes on and imitates black people.
Right. He does black stuff.
Louis Farrakhan's the one who got me on the show.
You came with Louis.
Yes.
You know what I thought he was going to do on Donahue the last time Farrakhan was on? I thought, like, with the bow tie, I thought he was going to have, like, spin.
Do that thing where he had the rubber in it, snap it back.
Yeah, I don't know, Kadeem.
I seen a ghost.
I have everybody. Eddie Murphy's a big fan of this show.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Arsenio, too.
Yeah, Arsenio digs me.
When they were doing Harlem Nights, I think, what was it? No, the other one they did, Coming to America. Arsenio used to have us on in the trailer every morning.
Should we play? How do you know that?
He told me.
He did?
Oh, he talks to her.
I go
Well,
talk
yeah.
to you.
Oh, he talks to Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but then he's mad at me because
Well, he's not mad.
What I
Were
said
you
it-
going to quote him and diss him and you hate him?
no, what I said about him on Letterman got him.
What'd you say about him on Letterman?
I said when I did Arsenio show, it was like being on the set of Blackula because I was the one white guy, and he had a whole bunch of like South African bands and stuff, and I come out and I'm like the white devil. I'm like, hey man, I'm a white man, give me a chance here, right? And like everyone's before I come out, everyone's like, Arsenio goes, here's my main man, the dirtiest man.
The baddest
And everyone's going, and everyone's expecting a black guy to walk out, and I walk out, and everyone's like, White devil.
He can't be the baddest DJ.
Yeah, he can't be. He's a white guy. He's a big, ugly white guy with a big nose.
Don Cornelius is the baddest.
Yeah, right. What's this? Oh, Kadeem. So good to finally get you on the show, man. I tell you, you're funny.
I'm funny.
You really are, man. You don't realize. I got to get in that whole black pack. It's fun. I love it.
Hey, Gilbert, what are you doing?
I don't know. He took a swallow of orange
I think
juice.
he's choking.
Yeah. Gilbert.
We're going to have to do a
man.
Heimlich maneuver on Gilbert.
Hey, Kadeem.
That's a Jewish name,
So you don't date any
Just in case you didn't know.
you don't date any of the girls from the show?
Nah, you don't crap what you eat. You get bad breath.
Right on.
Okay.
All right, I even say that.
Yeah.
I say it a little different, but
Yeah, I say it a
I know
little
what you're saying.
different. Yeah.
So, you got a regular girlfriend?
Nah, not regular.
Really? Oh, man, you must be getting so much. Oh, man, if I was
Daily
you.
and nightly. You should hang out with me sometime.
Really?
I'll throw some your way.
Really?
Do you and Marshall Warfield ever get together?
Hey.
I should play Kadeem the Arsenio thing, what
Yeah,
he said
that's what
about
I'm
me.
saying, yeah. You
Okay.
should play that piece of tape.
And I should play him Jessica Hahn in the bathtub.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You got just.
Hey, don't play that one.
Yeah, right.
Still, my wife is still angry at me.
Oh, no. He's doing Jackie.
Yeah. All right. Hey, and then we'll talk about your new movie that's out. What's this called?
Death by Temptation.
Deaf. D-E-F.
DEF
Yeah.
by Temptation.
Not the.
We know. We're white, but we know what's happening. Yeah, we don't know.
Don't diss us.
Look, he's looking at Gilbert. Deaf is... let me give you an explanation. If I know deaf, that means it's an unhip word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If they can put it on the title of a movie,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
it's already passe.
Thank you.
Oh goodness.
Deaf by Temptation. Now, who's in this?
Temptation. Myself, James Bond III, who directed.
James Bond III.
His little brother, he directed, produced.
James Bond the
starred.
Third?
Now,
Yeah.
black people are naming their children after movie characters?
That's right.
Not.
What about Goldfinger the Second? Gilbert and I are shooting a movie with him now.
we don't. That's like saying
I have
we
a
don't
black
know who
friend
your
named Matt
father
Helm.
is.
Matt
and
Helm?
we're naming
Yes.
after that guy in the theater, James Bond.
Yeah. Really? You have a black friend named Matt Helm? No kidding.
Yes, Matt Helm, and who was the other one? Who's the one Dean Martin played? Oh, Dean
Matt
Martin
Helm.
was Matt,
Matt Helm, yeah.
Matt Helm.
Oh, then who was
Flint.
Flint. That's
Our
it.
man
Derek Flynn.
Derek Flynn.
These are
Yeah.
all your black friends.
So it's James Bond the Third.
Myself,
Is this a comedy?
comedy horror.
Okay.
Bill Nunn, who was.
Joe Piscopo did a comedy.
Yes, yes,
did.
with,
That one
with
should have been
Tim-
nominated.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, comedy horror with...
Comedy horror, James Bond III, myself, a girl named Cynthia Bond, no relation, and Bill Nunn. Special
Sounds good.
appearances by Freddie Jackson and Najee and Melba Moore.
No, will this
So
be...
this is a black horror film,
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
like
I like that.
Blackula.
Nah, Blackula had white folks in it.
It did?
The only people, I mean...
William
Blackula-
Marshall. I remember that one.
See?
Hey,
And Scream Blackula Scream.
Is the monster in this like a Korean or something? Oh, get out of hell! Get out! Get out! You stole 2 limes! 2 limes! Get out! Get out of my stall!
It's like Black Meat Godzilla.
Yeah, right.
The monster is attacking.
The monster is attacking Kadeem.
Oh, Professor, we must be careful. The monster is attacking our city. Oh, please. We must call the troops. The monster is returning to the ocean. Nothing can kill him.
No. So, wait a second. All right, I want to find out all about the movie when I get
Clear
back.
the streets.
I want to know the whole
monster
plot
is-
and everything.
Okay.
All right?
You catch your breath.
Got to go see
Say
Kadeem's
or no.
movie. See Kadeem's movie. Death.
When is his movie opening?
Probably mid-June, maybe mid-July here. They're doing it in the black cities like Atlanta and North Carolina, so we can...
Detroit.
yes. So we can make some money before they pick it apart here.
We're on in Washington, D.C.
You are.
Oh, yeah.
They'll get it up there.
Philly.
I think that movie should win an Academy Award.
Me too.
It's going to be nominated.
Right on.
We're going
Right
to do
on.
a letter writing campaign. It'll be nominated.
Gilbert's just like Kim Bassinger.
Right on.
Right on.
Yes.
Right on.
Right on.
Yes,
was-
don't stick to the script, Kim.
The Academy Award, she's so dangerous. The Academy Awards, you know, she gets a little prince in her, and right away she's black. So,
Howard,
Yeah.
that's all it takes.
gotta take a little prince. Put a little
That's
prince in
all
there.
it takes. A little funk
Yeah.
will do
Hey,
that to
man,
you.
do you know that I couldn't find your station this morning?
You'll find it now.
Yeah.
That's right. Actually, the publicist kept it from you. That's what it was. All right, listen, let's take a break,
Okay.
and when we come back, we'll get into it.
All right.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
must be throwing themselves at him.
Yes. I can.
Good-looking white chicks and black chicks, right?
Yes,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
good-looking white chicks.
Really?
Right.
I'm sure, like, they're shot out of cannons. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
Look
They
at
shoot
Gilbert.
themselves
Yeah,
over fences.
I'm saying,
Look at
yeah,
Gilbert.
he's like getting a white woman.
Yeah, Gilbert can't get
Gilbert
white
can't
women.
get white
My
or
whole life,
black
I
women.
can't get a white woman. And I'm looking at him, and he's getting white women.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
Because he has the
I'm
move.
not going after them. They're throwing themselves.
They
at me.
throw themselves. White women, and they're probably all Jewish.
Yeah.
You know they're Jewish.
Gilbert
They're
runs
at their
around-
black guy. You know they're Jews.
Gilbert runs around parties snapping bras. He does anything.
Yeah, right.
They don't come to him.
Yeah, nothing happens for him.
You'd think that would be a big turn on.
You going out with any, you going out with any models?
No.
Really?
Oh,
You
God.
haven't graduated to that yet.
No.
Sometimes
well,
they give
that
them
was, That was
wedgies.
before the show.
Young MC's getting this penthouse pet. He showed me pictures of her.
Yeah, well, I showed you pictures. They're in the magazine.
You got to put out an album.
Young MC.
Yeah.
That's kind of like soft rap, right?
Well, what do you think?
Kind of like soft rap. I
Really?
mean, he's a
Soft
nice
rap.
guy.
Well, he's not
Soft
angry.
rap
Right,
all the
he's not-
time.
he's not
Soft
angry.
rap.
Well, he's not angry like, 911 is a joke or
He gets
something.
these
Yeah.
Pepsi commercials, okay?
Right, yeah,
that's
yeah.
it. He's non-threatening. He's a good guy.
He's like Sinbad.
Yeah,
Right.
a nice guy.
Nice guy. Well, seriously,
Bad Eddie, Arsenio.
It's like Tempest Bledsoe.
Oh, no.
Well, that's why I like Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Now, how can you
Nice,
attack
pleasant.
the Cosby kids?
Oh, my
Come on.
God.
I like the Cosby kids. See, I could be friends with them. I don't feel threatened.
Those
They
are the
seem
kind
like
of
nice
friends
people.
Yeah.
that you could have had. They wouldn't have beat you up. They wouldn't have stolen your lunch money.
I like that.
And
You know who's a
you
nice
could
black
brag
guy?
that you're friends with black people.
You know who's a nice black guy? Your buddy on A Different World. The guy with the hat. See, I can be friendly with him. He's nice. He's nice. Him and Sinbad.
You wouldn't like the guy who's dating Jasmine Guy on the show? He's a nice guy.
See, like, I could walk around with, like, Sinbad and, no, the guy who's dating Jasmine Guy seems like a real son of a bitch, actually.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Cosby's son-in-law on the show.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a very nice
Oh,
guy.
he's a
The one
military
who's-
man.
Yeah, he's
married
the
to-
military
right.
man. Yeah.
The one
Yes.
who's married to
See,
Lisa Bonet.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like Lisa Bonet looks angry, but
You
Yeah.
could go around with her husband.
but you know what'd be really cool? Because, as a white guy, I always know I like to hang around with black people because it makes me look like I'm
Hip.
happy.
Yeah.
So Sinbad I'd be comfortable with.
Yeah.
As opposed to, let's say, that nasty red fox. You know what I mean? He's angry.
I didn't know how they were handling my money.
Red Fox should have been set for life. He should have never had to do anything.
Well, Red forgot to pay his taxes.
Yeah, well,
and Red,
My dear friend Elvis Presley gave me this ring. And they took it away from me.
Red, they minor slip.
Yeah, right.
but the thing was, Red gave up a paying job
Right.
because of a window in his trailer.
Yeah, well, Red was really one of those guys who flipped out.
Yeah.
He's got the Suzanne Summers
So you
syndrome.
thought he was nice.
Yeah.
He was the kind of guy that here he had his big success in life. All he had to do was roll it out and make the money. But he freaked out. Didn't get the window in his trailer. Well, I'm not going to take this. And it became a whole big shoving match, and he blew it. Now,
Lost the shot.
you see, you're smart with your career. And you go out, you do a movie, you do this, you do that. Meanwhile, money in the bank from A Different World. 5 years down the line, goes into syndication. You're set for life.
Income coming in.
Income only.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
Income
right.
coming in. And, okay, you want to buy a little stereo equipment? That's fine. Let's not get carried away.
That's right,
But
no.
let's invest in condos,
There you go.
CDs.
Waterfront property.
Are you
Waterfront
friends
property.
with Lamont?
Lamont.
Lamont.
Oh,
from the
Lamont.
Yeah, what's he been doing
Sanford
lately?
and Son.
Lamont seems angry. I wouldn't enjoy being with him.
No.
He
Lamont,
became a
he's
minister.
yeah,
Right.
he's
He was
preaching
nice
now.
at first,
Right.
but then became an angry
Yes.
Negro. And he was a nice Negro at first.
Now,
Like
what's this word
Tom.
Negro? Hey, Gilbert, what's with this
sorry.
word Negro?
Okay, Schwarzer.
All right.
Oh.
What's with it? Oh, man. What's with you? What's with you,
He
man?
just can't be taken out and mixed company.
Yeah, Gilbert, if he's not pulling bra straps, he's calling black people
telling you.
insulting men. You don't know anything. Hey, let me say something.
That's why nobody talks
you
Gilbert,
about
watch
Gilbert.
Gilbert, I'm going to show you the door in a minute.
Okay.
All
You
right?
know, he's getting white women, Gilbert. Call
Yeah.
it what you want.
Yeah, what are you, angry because he's getting white women?
Yes. Yes, quite
I'm
frankly.
calling every name.
Okay.
All right, anyway, so wait. Hey, so Kadeem,
Yeah.
seriously,
Yes.
on a different...
What is it, Howard?
Oh, jeez.
So you mean to tell me like Gary Coleman and Webster and stuff stopped by the set of A Different World?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Gary Coleman and what's Webster's real name?
Emmanuel
Lewis.
Emmanuel
He's
Lewis.
going to college. He's going to Clark
How
College.
tall is he? Really?
Yeah,
He's going to grow anytime, though.
He's showing it by hand on the radio.
Yeah,
I
right.
like that.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Is he like 3 feet tall?
Maybe 4.
Really?
And he gets white
well,
women.
maybe 3.5.
Does he come with white women?
Does he get white women?
I didn't see him with any.
He's got to be set for life.
But yeah, I think so.
Did he get
He's
his
going
teeth?
to college now.
Did he get his teeth?
Yeah.
Or is he still, they used to put those little, he had false teeth.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's all messed up. And then, is he still hanging around with Michael Jackson, or Michael Jackson dump him?
Michael, he didn't come with Michael. Mike don't go out too much, though.
Remember when they went to the music award?
Yeah.
And
he's
on
sitting
his hip was
sitting
the
on
manual.
It was like a little
Yes, yeah.
puppet or something. It was like Michael had his fist up. I was like, where does Michael get his fist up, that guy? Michael had his fist up, Emmanuel Lewis.
Emmanuel was 13 at the time.
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
was carrying him around.
He's 18 now or something like that.
So was he angry and stuff?
Nah, he was happy.
Amen.
Nah, he's still a cute
He's still
guy.
cute.
Both of them, him and
Who's taller?
Yeah, but Gary Coleman's
Gary's
funny.
taller.
He's
Yeah.
like he grew like a little hair under his
Well,
chin,
he's got all that hair, yeah.
and he smokes a cigar.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Big.
So he's a sex symbol
Baby
now.
Finster.
Yeah.
He's a tough guy.
But he's got money, Gary Coleman. It's just his parents think he's crazy and want to take his money away.
Exactly.
But Emmanuel's got his money.
Emmanuel, they both should be set for life.
But they're not?
You'll hear about them in 5 years.
If
Really?
Emmanuel got into a
Come on.
fight with Mason Reese, who would win?
Mason Reese, is he still around?
Yeah, Mason
Yeah.
would kick his ass, I think,
Yeah, I think so.
to be
Yeah.
quite honest with you.
Yeah, he's a little bigger, a little more experienced
A little
Right.
stocky.
in the arts.
He's a little bigger.
Just a little.
But,
These guys are not set for life. You're never set for life. You're set for life.
oh yeah.
He's going
really.
to be set
Yeah.
for life if he never tells another
You
joke.
think it's a racial thing? Seriously?
In America?
Yeah.
Sure.
What about in other countries?
Nah. That's why,
Seriously, you think it's a racial thing that you're not getting paid as much?
well, like, this
You see,
movie,
he's an angry one.
I'm an angry one. I'm gonna get angry.
I don't know if I can hang around with you. man.
We can't be friends
You
with
couldn't
you.
hang out with
You're
him.
an angry one.
When we booked you, we thought you were like Sinbad.
Let's bring on the soldier from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, right.
He'd be nice.
Yeah, can't we get like the girl that looks like Richard Pryor's daughter?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she looks angry. Now she's angry.
Yeah, I don't think you want to talk to her.
Oh man, what's her name? I wrote that song in the beginning. I saw her. Hey, why'd they dump Phoebe Snow from the beginning song?
I don't
That was
know.
wrong.
That was a good, yeah.
That was a good song. I thought it was better than
They
Aretha's
just wanted
version.
to change it a little bit. Cosby changes his
But they
titles
don't change
every year.
Aretha's.
No, but they gotta change it next year. I feel like they should have changed it each year.
How annoying is that Rashad woman? Oh God.
Oh, you don't like Felicia?
Oh, and what about her sister, that Yenta?
Oh, that's who he
Oh.
works for.
Oh,
my
she's an
mom.
angry
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah, I love
She's
her.
angry.
I love her.
Those two sisters
Should
are
make
angry.
you dance.
I love her.
Really? Well,
Debbie
she should love
Allen
you,
is
man. You
the
make that
best.
show, you know.
Debbie Allen makes the show. She's the best.
Wow.
Don't
Aren't you
touch
glad
her.
Lisa's off that show, though?
No.
Really?
See, that's the funny thing. People think it got better when Lisa left. It got better when Debbie came. It just so happened that Lisa left.
I see. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think I see what you're saying.
confuse it. They give the credit take the credit from and give it to the wrong people.
Yeah, I got you.
Debbie has to start screaming at people on that set. She looks
right.
like that type.
Yeah, I see her yelling a lot.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. She don't.
Honey, I want you to emote.
Now look.
Oh, no.
Look. Now look, Mr. Cosby has put me in charge. Cosby's in charge, so if he's holding back money, maybe he's...
Cass ain't in charge. I
Debbie
mean,
looks like the
Well,
type.
he's that's true. Professor
the
William
money-
H. Cosby Jr.
Yeah,
is
he's
the
not in
There you
charge.
go. It's a whole different guy that we never see.
Now, he has two different names. He's Bill
Are you
Cosby.
sure they're not two different people?
Well, maybe they are, because...
Well, the different checks go to different different places.
But he's the guy in charge of how much you get paid, You realize that?
Yeah.
So for you to say that
You're not getting paid.
it's him who's doing it.
I know.
Oh, you do know.
Yeah.
But he
all right.
knows he doesn't have to pay black people.
Yeah, he-
That's true. He's a black guy. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows better than anyone.
Yeah.
He knows he
He's
doesn't
not
have
an
to
idiot.
pay.
Yeah. He went through it for himself for 15 years.
Maybe it'll be good for you to go through it a little bit, and then
I
he
got
thinks
you.
it'll make you a stronger
And then you'll
person.
be making
Yeah, and then I'll
$65
be
million
making
a year.
$65 million. Yeah, that's what he does.
I mean, Cosby
He
should
paid
give you
his
more money.
dues.
So what's the deal? You're signed to a 5-year deal?
Oh, I think they got me for like ever.
Oh, really? So you can't renegotiate?
Every year. No, yeah, every year.
Can I
we
tell you something?
renegotiate.
In my estimation, without you, that show would not do well.
Well, then
Hey, I'm
taking
being
that-
very
I'm
serious
taking
here.
I'm taking that to the renegotiation.
I would take that to the bank.
Yeah.
If
I
you
hope
would.
so. I mean, I think without me and Jasmine, I think Jasmine's a strong
Oh,
part
yeah.
of the show,
I
too.
think so.
And, yeah, but every year they tell us, well, the show's not really a hit. It hasn't proved itself. It's
Oh,
riding
I
on
see.
Cosby's
Yeah. Oh,
content.
that's a good one.
Yeah, they got you there.
The show's not a real hit.
Yeah, that's,
That's
what
good.
they
Riding
tell us.
Cosby's coattails.
That's why we can't get the big raises like, Bruce and Sybil.
Right. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's interesting.
Maybe you
how
should
could
have
you
a
tell
talk to
them
your
that,
pal Debbie Allen about it.
how could they tell them that show's not a hit?
And what difference does it make whose coattails they're riding on? That didn't stop family ties.
Hey, wait a second.
Hello.
Jackie Mason didn't do too good after Roseanne.
Hello.
Yeah.
So what coattails are they riding
Right.
on?
How do they know it's coattails?
You better go in and kick some ass, my friend.
You know, I'm trying. But
I could see you
You
getting
know,
your own.
we have a
kinda got
history
you
here.
Yeah. Hey, you know
in a
something?
tight spot.
Cosby, man. He's the enemy of the black people.
He's the oppressor, Howard.
He is.
He's the man.
He really is.
He is the man.
the man.
The wolf in sheep's clothing.
He could give all that money to colleges and
He's
stuff.
around. He's
Yeah,
running
and
around
They can't pay his own actors.
Yeah.
on a private jet collecting antiques while he's
Yeah.
not paying his
Those guys-
actors.
This is not a racial thing. This is
That's why
employer
Cosby won't
versus
produce white
employee.
shows.
Right. That's right.
Because
It
he
doesn't
knows he'd have to
matter.
pay them.
But Gilbert's having his own show over there.
Yeah,
What is
I'm
that,
sorry.
Gilbert?
What?
No, that's why Cosby doesn't hire white people.
Right.
He knows he'd have to pay them.
You notice
Right.
he doesn't develop any white shows.
Right. Notice that.
Man, Cosby's a genius.
I was
guess.
on one Cosby episode. I made $50,000
Really?
just for one line.
Wow.
see there?
Yeah,
Because they know they can't get away with that with you.
He know I'm white.
You're a white
and he
man.
has to pay me.
That's right.
He says if I come back, it'll be 200,000.
You were on the Cosby Show,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
What are you, like a cheap white person, Gilbert? Because all the black people hire you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eddie Murphy.
He's ahead of white
He's
people.
a bargain white guy.
Yeah, right. So anyway, this new movie you're in,
Death by Temptation.
Death by Temptation,
I play like a Jew in each black thing.
coming to all black cities
First.
Well, that makes
Coming
sense.
to a black
because
city
we gotta
near
make
you.
some money. If they bring it to New York, LA, Chicago, the critics will get into it, and next thing you know, no one will be going to see it because it's been badly reviewed. But it got a great review in Variety.
I don't think Siskel and Ebert would understand.
No, not
I
at
don't
all.
know.
So we're gonna leave them alone.
They're judging it by a whole different thing.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they see black faces and they just automatically give it a thumbs up.
I thought I'm going to
because
get you
they're
suckers a
super
funny
liberal.
movie.
Yeah, that was fun to do.
It was a great
That was
movie.
a lot
That's a
of fun
funny
to do.
movie.
Yeah,
You were in that too.
yeah,
Yeah, you played the guy that kept throwing down the steps.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was probably.
What do you think? That's you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Kadeem?
That's Kadeem.
I'm in the middle of watching that.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it
One
is
that
good.
was kept falling down the stairs, screaming.
You're
Yeah,
funny in
him
that.
and
That was funny. Me and
Damon,
Damon.
right?
Yeah, that's a good movie. You ever
When
see
he-
that? You ought to get that.
What? I'm not-
Nah, who cares,
No,
Gilbert?
I'm sorry.
It's out of the conversation
I'm sorry.
right now.
So
that
wait a
was-
second.
That was a lot of fun to do.
This new movie, though, tell me this. A black...
plot.
Okay, the plot.
It's the first all-black cast in a horror film, so there's lots of running and no tripping. You know, white people always fall down
Right.
when they run in a horror movie.
Right.
So it's a plot. It's about a guy who's studying to be a minister in North Carolina.
That's you?
No.
No, okay.
I get to that. He decides he doesn't want to, see the world from just North Carolina and preach about it. He wants to go and travel. So he decides he's going to go to New York.
Right.
That's where I am because we grew up together. We studied a little bit together. I decided, I'm moving to New York, and I'm like the star of bad movies, B movies. I'm a B movie star in New York.
Okay,
living
all
in
right,
Brooklyn.
I got you.
I'm a tough guy. He comes to New York to get with me so I can take him around, show him stuff, explain to him how
Right.
life works outside of North Carolina.
Do you guys go in a Korean deli at all? or anything? That would be a good
Over in
scene.
Brooklyn, well, when he's not working, he protests.
Yeah, right.
When
would
the
be pretty
monster
funny.
shows up, do you make your eyes get really big? You go, oh, I'm scared now.
Beats don't fail me now.
Oh, I just see the ghost.
no.
Say, if you ain't touching my shoulder, then who is?
And do you turn white?
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hey, that'd be a pretty good line. Did they write that in? Now, who touching my shoulder?
If it ain't you, who
Who
is
is
it?
it?
Yes.
Right. So anyway, yeah.
So he comes to New York. I take him around. We run around, and the devil lady she locks in on him. She kind of lures him.
Lisa Bonet, yeah. Yeah, the devil
The
lady.
devil lady locks in on him, and she starts to make her move for him. I find out that there's a devil lady after him,
Right.
and I try to help him. I try to stop her.
I see.
I try to interfere, and that's where we get crazy.
And then who's the monster? I mean, what kind of
Cynthia
monster?
Bond. She's just she's a.
Oh, she's the devil
shapeshifter.
woman. And then what happens? Like a whole bunch of monsters and stuff?
No, just one, just her.
Right.
She chases us throughout the flick.
Is she white?
No,
no.
it's all black. There's
Korean?
no white people in it. We didn't give no white people
Is she into
jobs.
Santeria or something? All right, listen. Kadeem's here. He's got a new movie. You should go see it.
Death by.
Temptation.
Okay.
DEF.
Yes, remember that.
And Gilbert's going to be at Club Benet in Sayreville, New Jersey this
Sayreville.
Saturday night. It's going to be a hot show. You see Gilbert's new dancers.
Oh,
Yes.
Gilbert.
like Sinbad.
And I walked off the set of Fort Fairlane because I work with Andrew Dice Clay.
Right, you couldn't take it.
Yeah, I think he's too sexist and homophobic.
And you don't want to make him look good.
Yeah. I don't want to legitimize him.
Right. We've got to take a break. When we come back, I want to play for Kadeem the Arsenio clips.
Yes. Okay.
And also, I want to play you the Jessica Hahn thing.
You might as well get the Marshall Warfield thing, too.
Hey, and shouldn't Fartman come here and...
Yeah, we got to call the Koreans.
Yeah, Kadeem, you might want to be a part
You
of it.
can do a little Tom's Diner
Fartman.
for me.
Superhero.
He's a
Fartman.
superhero.
You never heard of him in Los Angeles?
Hey, if I didn't fart, then who did?
What is it, Gary?
No, Kadeem's got to go soon.
Oh, he does? Where's he going?
About 10 minutes. Where is he going?
I'm going downtown. I got to get a haircut. I got to do
You got to get a haircut.
Wait, no. He's got to be somewhere else.
Yeah, the publicist was lying. He's going for a haircut. I better get Kadeem out of there. Things might be getting hot in there.
He must have gotten a phone call.
I don't want, yeah, he must have gotten a phone call from
Pull
someone.
him out of there.
Pull him out. Mr. Cosby just called. Professor William H. Cosby Jr., ED. All right, listen, we'll take a break. Come back with Kadeem, because we got stuff to do with Kadeem. And then maybe Gilbert will be here for Fartman.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He can help Fartman.
Where's Kadeem got to go?
He's got a photo shoot for Issei Miyake.
Issei Miyake. What is that, an African guy?
Very famous Japanese magazine.
Isn't he Korean?
No.
Hey, doesn't he have a fruit store? Issei Miyake?
Miyake.
Miyake. Oh, like Mr. Miyagi in that karate movie, Karate Kid. Hey, you get your hand off my lime fruit. Did you hear our song about the Korean thing? Oh, man. Kadeem ought to hang with us.
Yeah.
Did you hear the Korean song?
Oh, yeah.
You heard it?
Yes,
You
this
like it?
morning.
Leader of the Blacks.
Yes,
Leader of
very
the Blacks?
Leader of the Blacks.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. Kadeem or Kadeem?
That's funny. I've never heard anybody, especially a white guy, say Kadeem. That's how it's pronounced, but over the years...
I knew that.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
It's supposed to be Kadeem.
Yeah, it is. How'd you know that?
I spent several summers in Africa.
No, I was
I really
you had
did.
a little prince in you, too.
Yeah.
I studied Swahili.
I'm like Kim Bassinger.
Right on.
Let me hear Kim, speaking of Kim.
Oh, you want to hear Kim?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just tell you something about... This is what we were talking about during the commercial. I was saying to Kadeem. I was saying...
Adam.
Kadam.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it said in Israel. Kadam.
Yeah, Kadam.
Kadeem.
So anyway, what were your parents into a whole Africa kick 25 years ago?
It's like that kosher grape juice.
Seriously, because that's a pretty hip name to have now.
Kadeem, yeah. Where did they come up with that?
Read it in a book, I think. My
Really?
father and my uncle came up with it.
Hey, at least they didn't give you like a weird name. Like, you see, the black community could either be like
It was weird.
Loberta, you know what I mean, or something like that.
Latifah.
Latifa.
Yeah, it was
Kadeem is
weird.
cool.
It was weird at 7, 8, 9, 10 years old.
Right. Yeah, you needed that like a hole in the head.
Yeah.
Can't you just call me Gilbert?
Hi, Gilbert.
Hey, anyway, you can do that Arsenio thing with the
The lightning bolts.
lightning bolts in the side of your head.
Hey, the Lakers are out. Did you see him last night? He was sitting on the floor, like, praying
Yeah.
for them to try to...
Arsenio prayed.
Arsenio prayed for them?
You didn't see that? He was sitting on the floor. They had a shot of Arsenio sitting on the floor with his hands folded, looking at the ground.
Well,
2 seconds left, down by 3.
You gotta dump that guy if you're hanging around with him.
Did you see his Connie Chung interview?
No, I heard
Where
he
he
good.
He got down on his
prayed
knees.
before he goes out every night.
He
And he
prays.
took Connie's hand and got down on his knees in front
I
of
hope
her.
Eddie Murphy remains friends with me. Oh, please, don't let Eddie Murphy leave me.
You think he prays in that voice, Gilbert?
Oh, please. Dear Mr. God. Mr. God. Can I call you Mr. God?
Hey, but seriously,
Oh, no.
he got down on one knee and started praying. Now, do you think God?
Saying Mammy. It was
Do you
really...
think? Do you think that God really cares about whether Arsenio's show does well?
That night,
seriously.
that particular
Yeah,
night.
that particular night. Maybe overall in the overall ratings, he cares.
Yeah.
He may be looking out for him, but that particular night...
Yeah.
God helps Carson and Letterman.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
He takes Pat Sajak over Arsenio.
Anyway,
And he's still winning.
very lucky this morning, Robin. We're a Merv Griffin-style show today.
Yes.
Gilbert Gottfried is here, who'll be at Club Benet. Ooh, and look over there, Kadeem Hardison. Hey, how do you say your last name? Is that the right way?
Hardison.
Hardest. I thought
see
there
it's-
was an R in
I
it.
say it Hardison.
Yeah, well, you're Jewish.
Oh,
That's all right.
half Jewish.
Really?
Yeah. Half
Which
black.
half?
My mother's black. Hey, don't laugh. I grew up in a black neighborhood. You ever hear Roosevelt? That's where Eddie's from.
Yeah, Roosevelt, Long Island?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my neighborhood.
Okay.
My parents were the one white family that insisted on living with the blacks. That was me. Did me a favor. Oh, it's Martin Luther King Day, honey. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, go to school. Here's your lunch.
Yeah.
And here's some money.
Excuse me, I was at Roosevelt when Martin Luther King got shot.
I know.
I went to school that day. Every white kid, there were 3 other white kids, and they got to stay home. All my
They
parents,
knew.
black friends, called up and said, keep Howard home. It's going to be a riot over there when they see
did
him.
call.
They did call. And my mother goes, that's ridiculous. We have to learn to live as one. I said, Mom, why don't you go to school for me and get your ass kicked?
Howard, you have to sacrifice a little skin.
When I think of Martin
learn to
Luther
live
King,
together.
I think of the day I went there, he got shot. I was upset. I don't like anybody getting shot. Going to school, first period, I got choked.
Oh, man.
Got choked, all the oxygen cut off. And I blacked out. After I woke up, my lunch money
You
was gone.
blacked out?
Yeah.
Are you exaggerating?
My lunch money was gone from my sock.
Are you exaggerating?
that
You blacked out?
I am exaggerating. It happened in 7th period shop class. All right. Yeah, I blacked out, and my money was gone from my sock. I didn't think anybody could find my money in my sock.
Well, they know about the sock.
The sock. They know. They know. They know about the sock.
White guys trick.
Yeah, white sock. It was in a white sock.
White guys hide their money in their white sock.
And I think I'm being tricky. Yeah, go look in my pocket, man. I don't have any money. So, I'll never forget this guy, Irvin. He took my money that day.
Yeah. Irvin Magic Johnson, is it?
No. Different Irvin. Irvin. No, Irving. Irvin.
Irving,
anyway.
you would have been safe.
See, at least if Sinbad had gone to my school, I could have hung around with
He
him.
would have hung out with you.
I wouldn't mind going to all black school if it was like, here's my ideal black school, okay? Sinbad.
Brock Peters.
No.
No.
No, he's kind
Sinbad.
of angry.
Young MC.
Young MC. Yeah, who could be like the music. He could do the shows and stuff.
Yeah, right.
It'd be fun. Young MC. And who else do I like, Robin?
Let me see. Well, there was
soldier
that.
boy from Cosby.
The soldier
Yeah,
from
but most
Cosby.
importantly, he'd
Yeah,
be the principal.
Soldier from Cosby. Cosby
trying
would
to
be
think.
okay, too, to go to school with.
Roscoe Lee Brown.
Ross.
He's very educated. He's got practically an English accent, so he's okay.
Hey, this is my high school,
Yeah.
Gilbert.
Oh, sorry.
You know, that's your dream high school. All right?
Look,
And-
you have your black high school, I have mine.
and what's his name?
Duane would have been a nice
Yeah.
guy to
Hi, hi, hi.
Yeah, and I would meet him and go around, hi.
Yeah, first thing you'd hear in the hallway, hi, hi, hi.
And you know who else would be nice? Jamal.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh,
He's been on the
great.
show.
Yeah, very important.
Malcolm Jamal. I
Yeah.
keep telling Kadeem who else has been on the show so he don't feel like he's out of
Yeah,
place.
he's the only black man who's ever
right,
did
yeah.
this show.
Yeah, right. But anyway,
And also that girl from the Cosby Show is hardly ever on.
who's that?
The daughter.
Oh, Lisa Bonet.
No,
Oh, the white
other
one.
The other one that
The one who's
hardly
white.
ever appears. Yeah.
Hey, can
The
you
one who had the twins.
explain that family to me, Cosby family?
Hey, man. I didn't understand it the first year I saw it.
There were people who were white on
Dark
there.
parents.
Dark parents.
One light daughter, one dark brother, one dark daughter, one light daughter, one
And then Cosby's father is almost white,
light.
And his mother's light.
and his mother's light.
So how'd they have Cosby?
Who knows?
Exactly.
Those genes, those genes,
Yeah.
those genes.
Those genes are wild. Anyway, so Kadeem's in a new movie,
Yep. Death by Temptation.
Death by Temptation,
I'll say it again.
and Kadeem says it's good. It sounds kind of interesting
It's-
premise.
It's funny. That's what it is. It's his first. He directed, produced, starred, and wrote it.
James Bond III.
Yeah, he was 20. We were 20. We did it 2.5 years ago before it was hip to be a black filmmaker.
Right.
So it's coming out now. They took
Right
a couple
on.
years to-
May I say right on?
There's one film not nominated this year, Howard.
Yes.
And I just want to make a statement.
Well,
Play that.
Death by Temptation.
That's right.
first of all, before I play Kim Basinger, before Kadeem has to leave, I want to make sure I get a clip in. This is the soundtrack
Okay.
from Kadeem's new music.
Oh, man, river.
Stop, Gil.
All right, here it is. All right, there it is.
Thank you for playing the real one, Howard.
Yeah, Gilbert with his stupid joke. All right, here is of course the Kim Basinger statement.
Thank you. And
you.
hello, the world.
Too much Prince.
We've got 5 great films here. And they're great for one reason. Because they tell the truth.
And there's white people in there.
But there is one film missing from this list
Uh-oh.
that deserves to be on it. Because ironically,
Right on.
it might tell the biggest truth of all.
Ooh.
And that's do the right thing.
There were no barkers in the audience.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes, my Prince.
Okay, so on to business.
Let's get busy.
Hello, the world.
Hello, and hello, Mars.
You know, she can't get out of that role. My stepmother's an alien or something.
Here's
Hello,
Spike.
the world.
Here's Spike Lee. Let's see what he has to say.
For me, what's chilling about driving these days, I think it's it's nostalgic, and I think a lot of people are longing for those days when we were chauffeurs, and that's all we did. And
That's my favorite black guy from that movie. What's his name again?
Oh.
What's his name in the movie?
Wait a minute.
Morgan.
Hope.
Morgan Freeman.
Now, I'm a day there. I got to pass water.
Oh, Hope.
Drive you to the store.
I got to make
Hope,
water.
don't stop.
Well, I said, you know,
I
listen.
told you not to stop.
It would be kind of neat, though, if a guy, any guy, had to ask my permission to go to the bathroom. That would be pretty cool. It's got to be wild.
Have Gary do it.
That's power position. There.
Yeah, I should have Gary do
Yeah,
that.
make Gary ask you permission.
Gary, get in here. Hoke. See, he'd be the... Hoke. Now let Howard pass water.
I'm a 60-years-old man, Miss Daisy, and I knows when I have to pass water.
From now on, you have to ask my permission to go to the bathroom. All right? If you have to make water.
Get out of here.
Like Hoke. And your name's Hoke. Hoke Delabete. And here's... Oh, what does Kadeem got to go?
Can I make water, Howard? Howard, can I make water? Like to make some water, Howard.
And here's Arsenio talking about me. This is after I made fun of him on Letterman. Okay. So understand. Meanwhile, he listens every day when he's here.
Of course.
Okay. I'll preface it.
Time magazine called my first guest an equal opportunity
that's the
offender.
introduction.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
The FCC called him on the carpet.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's the other one. That's when I was on the Arsenio show.
Yeah.
Did you see... I'm sorry, me and Mark haven't talked today. Did you see... somebody brought me the tape. What's his... Howard Stern, the DJ from New York?
Oh, yes.
Did you see him on Letterman?
Yeah, Blackula.
Oh, man.
He's rude, man.
Oh, my man is a slime burger to the max.
This is like maybe the most unfunny rank act session. I used to rank on guys' mothers and stuff.
Yeah.
I could come up with better stuff in second grade.
Burger?
Slime burger to the max.
He wasn't.
Weak.
He wasn't quite.
He was all revved up. Yeah, he was all revved up.
Weak.
He was weak
Well,
on
they
this
had
one.
all day to think of this.
Yeah, and he's going... he had a monologue.
But yeah, and then before in the other one, he was my main man, my man.
Yeah, he's a little wishy-washy when it comes to me.
You know.
He's the reason why a lot of women are gay. Really, he's a
That's not funny, though. I mean, give me a...
burger, and I hope you're watching, Howard. And he was on Letterman, and I'm surprised they were able to even get all the chapstick off Letterman's pants during the commercial because
Because I said Arsenio... Oh, wait, here's the hoo-hoo-hoo. Whoa, I got a big hoo-hoo-hoo. Wait.
he kissed my man's butt for 5-10 minutes, you know? It's frightening.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he should have said something. You know, he
funny.
came up with a mother
You're
joke or
ragging,
something.
man. He's, oh, Dave, hi.
See, he just wasn't... He wasn't
Hear
rolling.
me, Howard Stern. Show for you right here tonight.
Hey,
Go back on there.
Hey, he loves me.
Yeah, you guys is like good.
They threw me out of the building. I was lifted by two... I'm 6'5", man. I was lifted by two guys in blue uniforms, some security guys, and they threw me in a limousine. Ask Gary, he was with me. What kind of way is that to treat me? Meanwhile, Arsenio was digging me on his show, but the producers wanted me off because I said Fox killed Edgar Rosenberg. And it went out live. So you go figure it out. Hey, what are you going to do? We're doing Joan Rivers tomorrow, I see, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She did a good interview with me.
I like Joan. I've always liked her. I've always liked everything she.
Yeah, she's white.
I mean, yeah.
No, that's our problem.
And it's it's a show that's to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You gotta do
I'll
it.
have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have a good time with that. I got a break for commercial. I want to thank
I got a
Kadeem.
dash.
Yeah, I know you got to go.
I had a good time. You guys.
I'm glad you had fun.
Sick.
Real pleasure meeting you. I hope you
Yeah.
come back
And
sometime.
now I know the numbers, so I'm gonna listen on the way to the crib and.
92.3.
Finish at 10 o'clock, 6 to 10.
Yeah.
Something like
crib
that.
means apartment.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Okay.
Gilbert's our interpreter.
Like I don't know that.
Like an apartment.
Going over Eddie's house tonight?
Nah, Eddie's in L.A., isn't he?
Oh, is he? I thought he's living in.
No, he doesn't live here anymore.
Going over to Willie Tyler's house.
He's hanging out with Lester today. That's it.
Yeah, you know those guys? You know Willie Tyler and Lester? You gonna be dating any women when you're here?
Probably not. I'm gonna hang out with Joan for a minute.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, you're gonna be dating any girls?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably go out.
Yeah?
I'm going to the disco Thursday. There's a big disco hit. Everybody's talking. I keep hitting in there. You know, it's like power something.
Oh, yeah?
Station or something
Oh,
like
you must walk in there. They must flock.
that. Man, whew, they.
Yeah. Ooh, TV stars here.
Oh, yeah. He gets escorted right to that roped-off area.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to the disco to shake it up a little bit and see what's happening.
Can you believe how much you're getting?
No, not really. Well, actually, I knew it would happen like this.
Getting 2 at the same time?
3.
You had 3? Look at Gilbert. Now Gilbert's quiet. Now Gilbert's like, there's nothing to joke about.
Gilbert's looking at him in absolute
Wait, talk slowly.
amazement.
Talk slowly, Kadeem.
You got
Tell me
3?
everything.
How do you, just before you leave.
White?
White?
2 and 1.
Whoa!
What does that mean?
Wait, who is the 2?
2 whites and a black girl?
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
You had that?
Oh, my
In one
God.
In one session.
Oh, my God.
How do you work that? I mean, how do you all get them physically in the room?
How do you get 1?
Well, they have to be willing.
How do you
Forget
get
3.
one?
Just get somebody to agree.
I mean, I'm amazed when Ed McMahon pulls that off. You know, according to the choir. You know, please touch it for $80 million. I'll give you my fortune. Just touch it. Touch it. I'm horny. I'll leave you my entire fortune.
See, that's
That
how
is
white
one
people gotta
way.
go
That
about
is
it.
one way.
Yeah. Seriously, Kadeem, how do you make that happen?
You just get them to agree.
Okay, wait a second. You were at a party?
At disco, you know.
Okay, disco talking. 3 beautiful women. And they're all giggling and stuff.
Were
and
they all
freaking out.
together?
No.
Okay.
No, 2 together. One was like an outsider.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just
And you're talking to them.
get them to laugh a little bit.
And then you say, hey, you want to go back to my crib, as they say?
Hey.
Yeah?
See, Gilbert, you're not even using the right language.
Yeah.
Oh, to my crib.
Right,
That's
to my
it.
crib. Hey,
Yeah.
whatever. So seriously, you took them back to your condo or something?
Swing back to the crib,
And you're just hanging out. And what are they wearing, like mini skirts and stuff?
usually. You know,
Yeah.
that's what they
And
wear.
you're talking. And then how do you start getting like all, like what do you do?
How do you orchestrate that? How do
Yeah.
you make it all happen?
What's the move?
They usually do.
Okay, you came up. They're in the
These
apartment
girls
with
started
you.
ripping your clothes off?
They don't have to rip.
You mean they just started kissing you and stuff?
Yeah, you know what I mean. You get it. You get the right mood going and anything.
Wait a second. The girls walked over and started kissing you.
Not in the
Who
disco.
started?
No, when you go up to the
Go to
apartment.
the crib.
Oh,
Gilbert,
the
let me
crib.
handle this. Your
I'm
head's going to
sorry.
explode.
Sorry.
Gilbert's like, please, just tell me how.
Oh, please, oh, please.
Just tell me how to do it with one.
Kadeem.
So wait a second. You mean to tell me, like, you're just sitting there, you're playing some music,
There you're talking.
And you're talking. and then when the girls go, let's take our clothes
You
off?
pass back and forth.
But how do you keep the attention of 3 different women without one of them getting upset?
No,
or-
wait, that's once you're in bed. Wait a second. How do you get the first move? Like, who came over and started kissing you?
Well, it starts out one at a time. You know, you don't. It's not, boom, and they all just jump you.
But you mean you're just hanging out on the couch and then they start walking over and kissing?
One at a time.
It is so easy when you're on TV.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, I guess
'Cause
so.
they can't see you.
No,
On
no,
radio,
I'm
on
married.
radio.
That's the problem. I could be getting this too. Believe me.
Yeah.
Believe me, I could
Okay,
get. Not
I
the
believe
caliber maybe you're getting.
No, but yeah.
But it's maybe on a lower rung. Maybe I'd have to throw in like a
Yeah, a
fat
couple
chick.
of bag ladies.
Yeah, right. But I could get 3. But let me get this straight. 2 of them knew each other. The black woman didn't know the other 2. Were they doing lesbian stuff too?
No.
Oh, did
That's
get that?
just what I was going to ask next.
Yeah.
That's it.
No lesbian stuff.
No
huh?
lesbian stuff at
I
all?
mean, everyone was.
I
How do you keep them all?
myself
So how do you
on
juggle that whole thing? Did you go in the bedroom? Or you just did it right there in the living
In
room,
the bedroom.
and you bring them in, and you're like naked, and they're naked, and how do you? And like, oh man, and then you just juggle that whole thing, like you like touching one, and
You put the foot on one.
At that point, you don't have enough extremities. huh?
man, awesome,
Yeah, that's where you don't have enough limits.
awesome,
You
man.
gotta get it out. I'm glad I could share that with you.
And then like, do you have them all back, or you just
Nah,
kick them out and that's
usually,
it?
Yeah, you kind of see them once, and you go, "Whew, I can't believe I did that."
Really? And then they sleep over, or you just kick them out of the apartment?
It depends. Sometimes I'm worn out, you crash, and
How many times did you do it that night?
once.
Just one time?
There were 3 women.
But you held out that long to satisfy each one?
I did the best I could. I didn't take any statements after.
But when you get so aroused that you would explode immediately,
Almost. And then
and they were satisfied with that, and then you go ahead and do it again.
And you pray, yeah, and you say, "Come on."
So you did it more than
give to
once
me.
that night.
Oh yeah, more than once.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. How many times did you go that night?
1, 2, 3.
3 times.
Yeah.
That's more than a year for me.
I know.
I hang out with you, Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert, you maybe.
Take Gilbert to the
Yeah.
disco.
Yeah, take him.
We'll hang out together, and you can go, but you had the map. I made
Anyway.
the turn, but you had the map, Mr. Gilbert.
Everyone go see Kadeem's movie. I'm anxious to see Kadeem's
That's my
movie.
Yes.
temptation.
I want to go
yes.
see that when it comes out.
Yeah, it'll
There
be
won't be
out.
any gang riots at this movie or anything,
No
will there?
Koreans,
No,
no
no
gang
Koreans,
No
nothing.
shootings,
No
no
bang,
nothing.
shooting.
no
no.
nothing like that.
I got you. Okay. All Okay, I understand.
Been real.
Hey, real.
Man, I had a good time. You guys are crazy.
Hey, word up.
Robin,
Hey,
It was a
Thank you.
pleasure.
next time I'm here, I'll see you.
been real means it was a good experience.
Thank you, Gilbert. We weren't sure.
See you at your crib, Gilbert.
All right, Kadeem, everyone's going to go see your movie, too.
I hope
All
so.
3 million of my listeners.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We're all going to go together, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Get a big theater.
Let's get a big theater,
Yeah.
like a Shea Stadium type
Sure.
thing.
Throw it at Giant Stadium.
The Beatles.
Take it easy, Kadeem.
Thanks, Howard.
Thanks.
Take it easy.
I'll be back right after this. Evincient luggage. Evincient.
Who are you doing?
Penn and Teller. Evincent is so great. That's where you get your luggage. You got nice luggage?
No, Gilbert, you're the only one here.
I'm not.
Gilbert, sit over here. You're all confused.
What? Where are we?
What show is this?
What show are we doing? What is this?
You know who uses Evincent for luggage? David Brenner.
Really? You know this?
Boy. The only place I go for luggage.
Stephen Wright, too.
Yeah?
Did you see him on Comic Relief?
Oh, no. As much as I usually tape the show, because I love it so much.
My material is consistently good. Sometimes my delivery gets on people's nerves.
They never asked me to be on that show.
Why is that?
Never.
Don't you know those people? Don't they like you?
Because Gilbert's not part of the clique. Because he doesn't hang with, like,
Yeah, he
Robin and
doesn't.
Whoopi and Billy.
Party.
Yeah.
That's bogus, man. It should be for all... Hey, that's bogus.
That's bogus, man.
bogus, man.
I had to hang out in my crib that night.
Ooh. You ever wonder why black people say the word crib? But Stephen Wright ought to get into that kind of thing.
Yes.
Analyzing language. Differences in language between peoples.
And leave the tree alone.
Right. The tree falls in the wood. And the crib is made out of the tree. Anyway, so Evincent, what is it? It's a luggage place. And you know what they have there? The luggage that I think is very happening is Delse luggage. Delse. Ever hear of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Right, babe.
Yeah, right, babe. Yeah, sure. Yeah, talk about luggage. Meanwhile, there are South American families who are living out on the street. But yeah, talk about luggage. Yeah,
Belzer's
sure.
coming in Friday. You ought to stop by.
Oh, yeah.
You ought to stop by. We'll do like 3 Belzers.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
right.
Yeah,
right.
sure.
Yeah, right. Meanwhile, South
Dueling
America.
Belzers.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You got to come by Friday and do that.
Yeah, sure.
We'll just do a triple team Belzer.
Yeah, meanwhile, there are, like, Mexican families dying of diseases and, buying luggage. Because, like, these big luggage manufacturers put them out on the street. Because they
They
buy
destroy their excess luggage rather than see poor people carrying it.
buy
Like
up
they
real
couldn't
estate
donate
in
50,000
Mexico.
pieces of helium luggage or club luggage from Delsang. They couldn't donate that to the poor people in the United States. Right. Yeah. Right. The corporations just take and they don't give. Right. Evincent luggage located at the Walt Whitman Mall, Roosevelt Field Mall, corner of 58th Street and 6th Avenue in Manhattan, and on Long Beach Road in Rockville Center. It's Evincent. Well, what that means is lower prices. You see, when you have a car in stock, you have to pay the bank loan on that. So they have to get rid of these cars right now. They have a real problem on their hands. So I'm going to tell you where they are, and you can go over there.
Okay.
All right? Call them at 201-487-6700, or just go in to Hackensack Ford Mazda at 320 River Street in Hackensack. Now, right now, if you're a 1990 high school or college graduate,
Yes.
and you're buying a car for graduation present, Hackensack Ford Mazda will save you an additional $250. Just go in and prove to them that you're a high school graduate. Add
All
5
right.
and 5 and see what happens.
So already my degree is worth something.
Exactly, Robin. Exactly. So many people are not getting that important degree. We'll be back after this. Yes, Nutrisystem weight loss program. Robin, you are a living example of what this Nutrisystem does to somebody. Never have I seen you more pleasant. Never have I seen you more happy. Never have I seen you more sexy.
And
You're
she's
sexy.
And she's a nice one to top it off.
You're very sexy. Do you know that?
I'm sexy.
Do you know you're sexy?
Me?
Yeah,
Me?
You never were before to me, but now you are. With those,
Sure.
First of all, the thought of just your breasts sticking straight out now is unbearable. I have to see them. I don't care what it is.
You know, it's very funny because I'm not even going to tell you the story.
No, tell me. What is it? Tell me, please. Don't tease me.
No, yesterday.
Yeah. What did they do? What did
They didn't do anything,
Right.
Howard. Don't be ridiculous.
They drank from a cup by themselves. It's amazing.
With a straw, but it was drinking.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I was, the doctor told me I could go braless if I wanted to.
Right.
Ooh.
Listen to Gilbert.
Yeah.
Ooh, Gilbert's
Who
around.
told you that, Dr. Gottfried?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you can go braless
Oh,
if
you
you
want
want
to
to.
go braless?
I mean, in my office.
In fact, you don't even have to wear any underwear.
So
You
I
can
was,
grab your ankles.
so
Yeah.
I was at home trying on different things
Outfits, yes.
with no bra.
Right.
Do you have any pictures?
Right.
And one of the things I tried on was this thing I have on today.
Yeah.
And then I said, there is no way I'm going to work braless in this thing.
Let me see. What shirt is that?
My little Baker T-shirt.
Stand up.
Oh, wait a second. You've
What?
got to come here braless.
Oh, you're not kidding me. I'm not coming. to
Oh,
braless.
man.
And you know why?
Why?
Because of last week in Philadelphia.
Because you saw Jessica's.
No.
Oh, what?
What
Because
had
what?
Jessica had to do with it? It was you.
What did I
How
do?
you acted.
To your breasts?
To my breast? No, to hers.
I know. Breasts turn me on.
Well, that's just too bad.
Oh, come on.
See, if I could think of you as a trusted friend.
If I promise not to touch anything.
No. I'm
All right.
sorry.
Jackie will be climbing into a bathtub with you.
You ruined it.
I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, man, I apologize.
Honey,
never do it
sweetheart, muffin.
I will never do it again. 1-800-321-THIN. Your body, not only your breasts very pert, but
Thank
your, aside from your Gilbert. I have my hand in Gilbert's lap.
Yeah.
So,
But it's a big incentive the breasts are a big incentive to stay this way.
Right, your stomach is flat.
These breasts deserve this body.
They do. Your buttock is nice.
My buttock.
Your buttock.
It's one. She cut off one
I
cheek.
have just one, yes.
And you look very, very sexy. And I'll tell you something. It's because of the Nutrisystem weight loss program. And you owe it all to them. And
I give them full credit.
you know what I said when I saw you the other day?
What?
Hi.
Dwayne.
Hi.
Hi.
So,
But that's it, Howard. You destroyed any chance of ever seeing
thanks,
me
Robin.
wrong.
That's
What do
very
you got
nice.
against my beef stew?
1-800-321-THIN. You can get on this now. You know, I was just thinking about it. If you went on it right now, you could be thin by June or July, and then you want to be ashamed to be in your bathing suit, Gilbert.
Yes.
That's right, Gilbert.
And my breasts are standing up.
1-800-321-THIN.
I don't have to wear a jockstrap.
You got any friends, man? Who do you hang out with? I don't even know. No,
Well, like
seriously.
Arsenio.
Arsenio. Eddie.
Member of the Black Pack.
Yeah, right. Token member.
Yes.
By the way, if you want to see Gilbert's going to be doing his thing over at Club Benet in Sayreville, New Jersey, Saturday night, and it's going to be great.
Also tomorrow in Philadelphia, Major Lion. I just remembered.
Major Lion.
Yeah, in King of Prussia, Philadelphia.
How do you get there? You drive there?
How should I know?
You drive there? You drive there yourself?
No.
Where do you take someone
I
drives you?
walk.
No, really. What do you do?
Like
You
sheep.
drive. How do you get to Philadelphia?
How do you get to Philadelphia?
No, seriously. What do you physically
Now,
do?
how does a Gilbert get there?
Not Jackie Mason. How do you get to
How does
Philadelphia?
Gilbert get
What do
there?
you do? They send a car for you?
Yes. Yeah, this
Really?
time they are, yeah.
And do you take anyone with you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got these 3 chicks. Yeah. Oh,
You
sure, I
should
got
see-
these
you
3
should see-
chicks.
Entourage.
How Gilbert was
Yeah, I
upset
was
when he
like-
heard about Kadeem getting all those girls. I don't know if I have the energy to do Fart Man. Let me think about this for a second. I mean, to bring him in. Want to try it?
I'm up for it if Fartman is.
Or you just want to wait for tomorrow?
Well, it could be a quiet fart, man.
You don't want to do Fartman if he's out of energy.
More like a hissing sound.
Could be fun if Gilbert was here to have Fart
Yeah.
Man.
I want to know where Gilbert comes down on the Dice Clay question myself.
I don't think Gilbert cares.
I'm not. Well, I'm going to walk off Fort Fairlane the minute it comes out. I'll walk off the screen because
How much
he's
of an idiot-
sexist. He's homophobic.
How much of an idiot is Nora Dunn?
A major one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, who is she?
Yeah. Who is she and who cares?
I think a lot of people watch that show and said, "Where's Nora Dunn?"
Yeah. Well, she. Yeah. Well,
Did you miss her?
if she just gone to Lorne Michaels and said, "Listen, this week I can't be written in. I got to go to France or something," and then all of a sudden, she wasn't on. I don't think anyone would have gone.
No.
I can't believe Nora Dunn didn't.
Where was Nora this week?
Yeah, I really missed her performance. So,
She's got so many happening characters that we love to see.
I'm walking off of Problem Child too because John Ritter's homophobic
Yeah.
and sexist.
yeah, right.
Yes.
Are you in that?
Yes. I'm not going to legitimize John Ritter.
How are you getting all these movies? Are you auditioning or are you just, are they
They
calling
just
you?
call you.
Sexual favors.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. He'll
You
never
can
answer.
never get a straight answer. Gilbert, we
he's a
can't even
crazy
chart
man.
his career.
He's up in that catwalk.
He's up in the catwalk.
All right, you know what we ought to do? Maybe Fartman ought to come in here.
Okay.
All right, I'll do it.
Gee, I'm sorry I twisted your arm.
What a tremendous favor.
You really don't have to do it if you
thanks.
don't want to.
All right, I'll knock myself out.
All right. Oh, gee, how nice of you.
I'm just trying to think if this is the right time to do it, Robin.
Just helping the kids.
How do you feel? These things are feeling things.
Just trying to decide, do we wait till tomorrow or do we do it now? All right, we do it now. That's it. I made a decision.
All right.
All right, I have to leave the room for a second.
See,
I
I
can't be
don't
in
know
here.
that it, one way or the other. As long as we can replay it. Oh, he's leaving already. I'm trying to talk to him.
Howard, where are you going?
See you later. Gilbert, you and Robin do this.
But
Why is he
Howard,
leaving?
I can't do the show by myself.
How dare he walk out just like, gee, Fartman's here.
I'm Fartman. My farts have amazing powers. I can fart so hard that I can fly through the air. I can gas evildoers and knock them unconscious. Or I can light my farts and turn them into a devastating wall of flame. Hello, I'm Fartman. Hello, Gilbert.
Oh, hi, Fartman.
What an actor.
Hello, Fartman.
Hello, Robin.
Good morning, Fartman. Now, this is your second time.
How come you have more echo than I do?
I was going to say boom, 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 boom.
Wait a second.
On the show.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can eliminate that.
Hello?
Why do you have more?
I'm Fart Woman. No.
Yeah. I'm the only one who's supposed to have.
I don't mind.
Ooh.
I don't care if she farts. Why do I care?
I don't understand the
As long as she has
system.
breasts.
I'm Fartman. As you know, the Koreans are in trouble over in that Brooklyn.
Right, and we tried to get in touch with them earlier.
I'll see if I can lend a helping hand.
So we're going to try contacting them once again.
Right.
Hopefully this time we'll get through.
I've got the phone number for the Koreans.
All right, Fartman. Now, what are you going to do when you get a hold of them? You're going to find out what happened?
I'll find out what happened, and then I'll threaten to blow up with my farts.
Who?
Whoever's wrong. Right now, I'm leaning toward the Koreans.
But you can't go in there and just blast.
What I will
Gotta
do,
get to the bottom of it.
I will hold it in. But what our mayor is afraid to push the protesters back 50 feet.
Yes.
Just a small fart like this one would be able to push the protesters back
That would
50
get 'em back.
feet.
Okay.
And then the people of the neighborhood would be able to shop in their Korean deli.
Yeah.
Wait, can I hear that one fart again? That should do it.
Like you don't love it.
Gilbert just moved back.
Yeah. Gilbert's back 50 feet. I can barely hear him. Okay, here we go again.
Fartman has no confidence in the phone? What is it?
Fartman lost confidence. I'm calling Jun Juk Chu. Hold on. La la la. My blasts are so mighty that just a small one can push the black people back 50 feet. Yes. But if those Koreans are guilty, I will then have to blast up the store with my fart juice.
Keep those cheeks tight till you know.
Yes. Hello, this is Fartman from the radio show. We're on the air. Please don't say anything dirty, okay?
Yeah.
Are you involved with that boycott?
Yeah, this is also demo guy, the two people.
Yes. I am Fartman.
What did you say, Fartman?
I would like to help you.
Hello?
Yes, this
Just
is...
a minute. I want to change, okay?
Do you speak English?
Yeah, my manager man, okay?
Are you Bong?
Yeah.
Your name is Bong?
Me?
No, I think he's going to get Mon for you.
Oh, I thought he said Bong.
Yeah.
All right, please,
Just me.
just get one ho.
Hello?
Yes, is this one ho?
No, it's not. This is not my brother, sir.
Yes, hello.
Hello?
I'd
This
like
is-
to get one hoe, but that's another story.
This is Fartman. I'm on the radio.
Which hoe is this?
We are on the radio. Which ho is this?
Hello?
Yes, who is this?
This is store is a manager. Who's calling?
Yes, this is the radio station calling, Fartman Show.
Oh,
I want to speak to you. I want to help you.
okay. Just a minute. Okay, I'm calling, sir.
Yes.
My sister.
Do not be afraid.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Who are you?
Fart Man Radio Show.
Yeah?
We have over 3 million listeners. We are on the air.
And what radio show is it?
Fart Man Show.
Fart Man?
Yes. We would like to help you.
Okay.
From what we understand, that the Haitian woman was not telling the truth.
Of course not. If anyone was down here, they'd know it.
Yes. Now, do you own the store?
Do I own the store? No, I don't.
Now, you didn't even hit her or anything.
Hit her? What are you talking about? This thing happened 4 months ago.
Right.
Oh, who do you think you're speaking to? The owner?
Yes.
Okay, the owner's not here right now.
Is his name Bong?
Well, don't you read the newspapers?
Yes, but I am confused by some of the names.
Well, if people really cared, they should come down here to the store and they could find out the truth.
Fart Man has a favor he can do for you.
Yeah.
All I would have to do is let out one blast, and that would move the protesters back 50 feet.
Well, that might help, too, but get your people down here.
Yes, and I'll tell you something. I am not afraid of the protesters. I believe that you must sell your fruit. You work very hard 24 hours a day. Right?
Anyway, there's a big story down here, Fart Man.
Yes.
You don't sound like the person I want to break it to, but the American
what is the big story,
the American people can come down here and exercise their rights.
But what is the big story that is breaking?
The big story is a community held hostage by a handful of creeps.
You don't even sound Korean.
I'm not Korean. I'm an American. That's why I'm down here.
Oh, well, listen.
Tell people to come down here and help us break this boycott.
As a matter of fact, Fart Man might be coming down here. Let me speak. Let me speak to the Korean.
We're gonna go now.
Let me speak to Bong. Bong. I want Bong.
I don't think this was Bong's store.
Whose store was that?
I think it was Manho's store.
Manhole?
Manhole?
Well,
that's why Fart Man is here.
I tried to explain.
Was that you, Fart Man?
Oh, that was me.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I got the tone mixed up.
She didn't answer my questions. Maybe I'm on the side of the blacks. Maybe I won't go down there and blast the blacks back 50 feet so that the people can shop. What do you think, Robin?
Well, Fart Man, maybe you'll just have to go to
There's a story to break.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe you'll just have to go there.
Maybe tomorrow. I don't have my costume. My costume's in the dry cleaner, as you can see. I am now going to do something I've never done on the show.
What's that?
I will just put my sphincter close to the ground, blast, and then lift off the ground.
All right.
And I won't even fly. I'll just lift off.
You're just going to blow yourself up.
Please don't leave us, Fart Man.
Oh, shut up, Gilbert.
Sorry.
What do you think, this is Shane?
Gee, you were a real help during that nice hoe joke. Really needed that assist. Thought maybe you'd get off some good humor. Do some Korean voice or something. All right. I am now going to squat very close to the ground with my sphincter only an inch away from the ground, Robin.
I see you. I see you squatting.
All right, watch this. I'll start out slow and then lift, and it'll almost sound like I'm flying.
All right.
Up and away.
It worked.
So long. It was like 5th grade. I'm 36 years old.
Wait, Fart Man, I'll come up with a hoe joke. Fart Man, I'll do my Korean voice.
Hey, he's gone. Sorry, Gilbert.
Hi, guys. What happened?
Hey, Howard, you'd never believe what happened here.
Fart Man, Howard,
Again?
where'd you go?
In a costume and everything.
Did he get through to the Koreans?
I couldn't believe it.
Or some belligerent woman who
But
sounded like
some
maybe he's
woman
Yenta.
got on
You
the
weren't
phone.
listening to the show, were you? I did a very funny hoe joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I'd been
Gilbert
here.
was very helpful to Fart Man.
Oh, really? Was he the funny one? 'Cause-
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
I carried it.
Maybe Fartman should be a Club Benet.
I wasn't just sitting there listening to the call. I actually took part in it.
10:13.
I didn't leave Fart Man all by himself to talk to her.
I like talking to those Koreans better.
Yeah, but I don't know where she came from. He said his sister, and then she got on the phone.
Yeah, that's some. Maybe it means like like right on, sister.
I see.
You know what I mean? Want to finish up with some news, Robin?
Yes, Hal.
Oh, good.
George Hamilton took the stand yesterday in the Imelda Marcos trial.
Yeah, in addition to taking stuff from Imelda Marcos, he just took the stand. Did he get it? Did he profit off of her?
Well, that's what they're trying to determine. You know, there was a $5.5 million loan that was given to him at some point by someone for some movie, and they're saying that they had a front man, but the money really was from Imelda Marcos. But he denied all that on the stand yesterday. You know, he was an unindicted co-conspirator, and he considers Mrs. Marcos a great friend of his.
Oh, yeah?
He described their relationship as a social one.
Should be ashamed of himself.
And denied any rumors that they had ever been romantically linked.
Who could resist Imelda Marcos?
Oh, she's hot.
For $5 million, he must have had to do something to her.
I don't know. All I know is that he did almost break down on the stand at one point in his testimony because
his tan was starting to fade.
Yeah, he was fading.
That cancerous tan that he had.
Do you think I'm dark enough for the
In
stand?
fact, they describe him as lightly tan. So
Yeah, I know.
He hasn't been working on it.
Ooh, he's
He must
lightly
be
tan.
sick.
Yeah. Maybe there's a problem. But what a despicable man. Here's a woman
Wait a
who...
minute. Let me tell you why he broke down.
Oh, okay.
They started some
His career's
testimony.
over?
Yes, maybe that's it. He started talking about his mother. You know, his brother. He had I guess a younger brother or something, and his brother died of liver and kidney disease. And he says his mother was suicidal at that point. And so he called Mrs. Marcos on the phone.
Yeah.
And she said, "Why don't you just send your mother to me, and I'll take care of it." And he said, "The reason my mother's alive today
Granted, I had to have sex with her, but still.
So anyway, yes. Now, meanwhile, he did not look at Miss Marcos once while he was on
Well,
the
who
stage.
would?
Well, because you get hypnotized if you look at him. Like Dracula. Yeah.
She put her head down at the point that he started to break down and was mostly scribbling those notes. You know how everybody who gets
Yeah, they become lawyers.
gets to go to court,
Yeah.
they get those little yellow pads and they start scribbling.
So, you mean, let me get this straight. He's up there crying. Imelda Marcos is just sitting there taking notes,
Yes,
like Joel Steinberg.
She's scribbling frantically on a yellow pad.
Let's see. I believe the writ of habeas corpus. Making legal notes.
No,
legal
I think
notations.
it was a grocery list.
Yeah.
She was scribbling.
Lawyers tell you that because I've gone to like depositions and stuff. They tell you just sit there and take notes.
Really?
Yeah, they tell you to do that.
Well, she was a very obedient student yesterday. She just scribbled.
Oh, you calm down, George.
Maybe she'd better take him to the island. He's all broken up.
Yeah. Imelda, that she... What things weren't so good.
So anyway, I think he finished his
sorry.
testimony yesterday.
That was me.
That just slipped
Yeah.
out?
I crapped my pants.
Oh, for me to be one day fart man.
Oh, God. Well, Howard, you know the record industry buckled under to all of those fanatics who are saying they should label their products.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And they have voluntarily submitted to record labeling. Yes. But is this enough? No. Some members of Congress think that they should go further.
Shame on you.
Shame on me.
On you.
Congressman Howard Nielsen is telling the record industry to clean up its act.
My namesake. Can you imagine? We're having a free speech. What's the deal?
He says, you know, this record labeling is a good start,
Yeah.
but you could go further.
We can execute some of these recording stars. Okay, let's listen to him. Let's listen to this genius.
I have to say the recording industry made a good step forward. We'd like to think we helped them, encourage them in that area.
Yeah, great.
Okay, now what should they do now?
The resolution simply asks them to rate them and put a rating on the music videos and the tapes as they do in movies.
Oh, my.
So now they're going to rate records. Yes, that's
Unreal.
what the Congress would like them to do.
The recording industry is filled with jesses and jerks.
See?
Wait, I might want to do a comedy album one day. I want to keep my mouth shut.
Oh, Gilbert's
no,
not
they're
gonna
real
talk.
nice.
No, they wouldn't even let you do a comedy album. It's too, the kids might listen to it and go kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because don't you do a lot of Hitler material?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See there, that would never fly.
Oh, man, what is with the record industry? Why are they backing down?
What, are you calling them phonies?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hmm.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Mayor
Someone
Marion
had to talk.
Barry.
Mayor Marion
He was back in court yesterday to enter a plea.
I'm Mad Bay. Hello, Mad Bay.
Didn't he say, hi?
Hi. Where'd they don't eat my hamburgers? Hi.
He had to enter a plea on those additional charges of cocaine usage and possession that he's been slapped with.
I plead past the hamburger.
What can I do? My name's Mad Bay. What do you expect me to do with a name like that, Mad Bay?
So he entered a not guilty plea again.
Oh, yeah.
And says that he's looking forward to going to court, going to trial on June 4th, to face all of the charges.
I'm real excited about it, as a matter of fact.
In fact, yes, he was smiling and jumping up and down when he met reporters. And I say to Mayor Barry, wipe that stupid grin off your face. It makes you look like you're crazy.
Yeah. Makes you look like you're on crack.
You're in trouble. You shouldn't be grinning like that. If he was convicted of all the charges he faces, Howard, he could face up to 26 years.
You know how old he'll be in 26 years?
How old would that be?
I don't know.
But anyway,
Older. 6 years older.
Yes. I just think it's interesting because he has this big grin he puts on for the report.
When she said he has a big...
Yeah, but the thing is that everyone's screaming, well, he was entrapped and this and that and the other thing. But that's how you catch guys. You have to entrap them. There's no other way to get evidence. How else do you get evidence?
You follow him around.
You follow him around.
You trap him.
Right. What do you mean? No, but shame. Isn't there a better mayor for the for Washington D.C.?
A white one?
So.
A white mayor?
I don't know about that, but
Can we have a white guy in there, Robin?
you know, Sting is in town.
He'd be a good white mayor. Oh, he's not an American citizen.
William Norwich has this in his column today that Sting is here, and he and his wife Trudy.
Trudy Maxabell.
No, that's somebody else.
Yeah.
They are awaiting the birth of their third child.
Shame.
Shame.
Doesn't he know about zero population growth?
Well, that's exactly what somebody wrote into Star magazine this week. There was a letter in the Star.
I wrote that.
Oh, you did?
That was me.
Where they said, you know, Sting has a wonderful idea about saving the rainforest, but the reason we're using so many natural resources is because of all the people. So couldn't he just stop proliferating?
I don't think he's the problem. I mean, he can afford to proliferate.
Yeah, but everybody, it doesn't matter whether you can afford it. It's a matter of how much of the resources of the earth you consume by having all these people.
Stop proliferating.
That's right. We want that stopped right now.
Thank you, Mayor Barry.
Yeah, stop with that proliferating.
You know, you're
Mr.
smart to get your the focus drawn off you and onto the proliferating.
See, he's doing too much of that proliferating.
Meanwhile, Johnny Carson has made everyone happy at NBC by signing on
I
for
wish Steve Wright were here.
another year. He says as long as he's having
let me
fun.
tuck my shorts down here.
Oh, geez.
Whoa. Oh,
Is that better, John?
Next time.
That's the John. That's Rich Little's John. Yeah, right. You know. Oh my God. Yeah.
He says as long as he's having fun, he's going to keep on doing it.
Really fun.
I'm saying,
Mr. Carson,
yes, Steve.
I just want to thank you for all my TV appearances.
Here, let me squat down here, and
Yes.
I'm just going to bend over and grab my ankles and do what you usually
thank
do,
you so
Steve.
much. Oh.
That feels good, Steve. Work on it, Steve.
I want to thank you for When I made my movie, I thanked you at the Academy Awards, even though you had nothing to do with it. I want to thank Johnny Carson.
Oh, thank you. Clever stuff. Clever stuff. Real witty. Clever.
Thank you.
Well, while Johnny was signing and announcing in California, his wife, Jody, was on the stand here in New York.
That's painful.
She finally realized that the other wives made out a lot better than she did.
Yeah, it hit her.
She wants equality. She wants parity now.
Tell her to go marry Marion Barry.
Yeah.
See, a white woman?
But that's basically her stand in the trial, that the other wives are doing much better. She says they wear dresses that cost more than she gets in a year.
So whose fault is that, Johnny's? She's stupid. She should sue her lawyer. Whoever advised her.
Absolutely. But anyway, some judge is listening to this case.
I think his name is Canyon Ho Park.
Yeah. And finally this morning, a sad note.
Gilbert got a record contract?
Remember the TV show Silver Spoons?
Yes, I do, Robin. Yes.
It's a wonderful show.
Yes.
That was ignored by the Emmys.
Is that right?
Because there were black people on it.
Well, Franklin Seals.
Oh, yes.
He was the guy who played the business manager, Dexter Stuffins, on the show.
Yes.
Well, he is dead, Howard.
But
dead at the age of 37.
What?
Oh, I can't. People involved with good work to die. Was Mario Peoples at the funeral?
I don't know if there's been a funeral yet.
It's just so sad when when good people die.
A quality production. There'll never be a reunion, a Silver Spoons reunion now.
I ask God, why not take someone like Sinbad? Why a nice man like this?
Well, he died in his
why not take Mario
home
Van Peebles
in New York City of complications of AIDS, Howard.
He can't even
really?
do a good West Indian accent. I saw him in Jaws 4.
Oh, gee.
He had AIDS?
Yeah.
I don't even know this guy. I don't know that show.
That's why I asked you if you remembered it.
Well, I didn't want to ruin your story.
Oh, you.
It was like a Beverly Hills Cop ripoff. It was like an Eddie Murphy ripoff.
I thought it was like a comedy challenge because I could try to pretend like I knew what it was about. And then you would...
Well, there was one black guy on the show, and this was
a
him.
black guy.
Yeah.
What's the name of it again?
Silver Spoons, the one with Ricky Schroeder.
Oh, that! I kept thinking of Sunny Spoon.
I think you were talking about Ricky Schroeder, but there was a black guy in that show?
Yeah, he worked for... Ricky had a real rich father, remember?
I know
And he
now.
never went to the office. Well, this black guy used to come over all the time.
Yes.
Wait, Gilbert's excited.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm excited.
Oh, now I know.
Now I know what you're talking about. Hey.
Now I know who died. Now I know the person who died.
Gilbert's more excited than... He just invented a cure for polio or something.
I think the cure's around the corner.
And you're going to see it in your lifetime.
In my lifetime, I'll see the person with the cure.
I got big news. We isolated Duchenne's. All right, good.
Yes, but this is the black guy who used to run in always with the contracts.
Oh, but he was black. Okay.
And trying to get him to go to work sometime.
I see.
That was his
So I was
role on
close.
the
He
show.
was black.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Just hard to believe, a man...
37, that's awfully young.
A man finally makes it in show business and works hard and a good man. And
a good man, a fine man. And it's very easy to say that the guy was gay or something, but that's not the
I
point.
never said that.
I think you were implying it.
I think I'm implying the guy's... Hey, what, is he a homo? What is the guy, a big homo?
Oh, no. What kind of eulogy is that?
Hey, Dice, what are you talking about?
Hey, what is the guy? Serves him right for being a homo. Hey, lady, are you with those guys?
Oh, no.
Hey, is she any good?
So you think he was gay?
I think the guy was a homo. Guy got AIDS, the guy's a homo.
Oh, no.
So you think he was a homo?
Yeah.
You don't think he could have got
Are you with those guys? Oh, sorry. What were you saying? How was?
You think he got a bad blood transfusion, maybe?
He didn't get it. I know how they transfused the blood to him, okay?
Yeah, right through...
Here's your transfusion, okay, pal? Right here.
Yeah.
I'll give you a transfusion, pal.
Did you see Dice on Entertainment Tonight after his triumphant rating score? They interviewed him on Entertainment Tonight, and he went, "Hey, I'm the greatest comedian in the world, and a lot of people are jealous."
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
What is this Entertainment Tonight? A homo show?
Hey, John Tesh, eat this.
Well, anyway, that's what's happening, folks.
Well, you know what's really happening, Robin, is Gilbert's going to be at Club Benet Saturday night.
Well, that's true.
And I think it would be in our best interest to all get over there and get tickets quickly before they're all gone.
And Major Lion in Philadelphia.
I was
King
getting
of
to that.
Prussia.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
King of Prussia.
Whatever. I don't know where it is.
And Gilbert's going there
I'm all mixed up.
by paid car.
Yes.
All right. Boy, Gary, this Saturday at 7-Eleven.
No. Oh.
Boy, Gary, this Saturday at 7-Eleven on 2250 College Point Boulevard in College Point, Queens from noon to 2. Meet the K-Rock van and free Big Bite hot dogs. And this Monday night at the Blue Moon Cafe on the east side for the hockey art auction along with Ron Gretschner and John Van Beesbrook.
Oh, that's right.
Right. I had Carol Alt's husband in here yesterday. Ron Gretschner.
Yeah.
Oof. Lucky man.
Oh, boy.
Fred says Carol Alt's not as good as Elle McPherson, but she's pretty good.
I think she's pretty.
He says she's not the caliber of... She says she's pretty.
Oh, she's a lower echelon model. She's not a top supermodel.
Yeah. I'll take that. Gilbert's just working toward a white woman.
Yeah. Any woman.
Any woman. He hasn't even had a black woman.
Have you ever had a black woman?
Anything.
You ever had a black woman?
Oh, Gilbert, I love the way you do that. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, Mr. Gottfried, Mr. Gilbert, Mr. Gilbert. Oh, that's it, Mr. Gilbert, Mr. Gilbert. Oh, harder, Mr. Gilbert, Mr. Gilbert. Oh. And now we're going to eat our sandwiches and our potato chips. And Super will give you a big kiss.
That's what she sounded like, huh?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Master Gilbert. Oh, slap me, Master Gilbert. Ooh.
Wow. That must have been some wild
It was
sex.
very exciting.
Yeah, very good. Oh, Stephen White. Okay. I could leave everybody with our new song.
Yes, let's do that.
I'll be clubbing a
We said that already.
Oh, I said that already. Oh, Mr. Gilbert. Oh, please put in your plugs. Oh, that's it. Oh, tell me all the things you're going to be doing. Oh, you know how that get me excited? Tell me all the comedy clubs you're working at.
I'll play you John and Jessica in the Tub tomorrow.
Okay.
Gonna have to wait on that.
Play Jackie and Jessica in the Tub.
Okay, I got that too. And I will be playing that.
Honey, sweetie pie.
I just want to say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Anything so you won't yell at me?
I love my wife.
It was wrong.
It was wrong what I
And
did.
I'll
It was
never
really
do it
stupid.
again. It was stupid. I should never have done it, and I'll never do it again. I love you.
I love you, honey.
And it reminds me of that joke. A man goes to a whorehouse.
But not against his wife's wishes. All right.